Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Joe. In this video, we will be talking about alcohol and substance misuse.
Let's start with alcohol. So what is alcohol misuse?
Alcohol misuse is when a person drinks too much, either in binges or consistently, nearly every day, causing lots of problems for them and their family.
People who drink excessively sometimes do this because they are trying to deal with difficult emotions about themselves and the world. They may feel worthless or a bad person, or they may be trying to deal with high amounts of stress.
So why do people drink excessively? Alcohol appears to take away or reduce the bad thoughts and feelings they have by numbing them out, so the person might continue to drink to maintain this effect.
Yeah, what can sometimes happen is that the alcohol reduces the feelings that the person is trying to avoid, and then without the alcohol, the feelings return. The person might return to drinking in order to not feel these feelings. That may not be a conscious decision, and they are not doing it on purpose.
That's right. But the problem with that is that the brain chemicals get used to this, and there might be a chemical addiction, as well as emotional and behavioural addiction to the alcohol.
One of the issues with alcohol is that it can often increase the negative feelings a person is having. It is a chemical depressant and can therefore increase feelings of sadness, worthlessness, and hopelessness, which the person then might try to suppress with even more drink.
When this happens day to day, living can become difficult for the person. They might struggle to hold down a job, and relationships may be affected.
If the person using excess alcohol is your parent, it can lead to a lot of big and sometimes very hard feelings for you. Sadness, anger, despair, frustration.
It's really important to remember that you are not to blame for your parents' alcohol use. It's important to know too that it is not your job to make it better.
People can become addicted to alcohol, like we said. However, people can also use substances, for example drugs, prescribed and non-prescribed, to feel better. Like alcohol, people can become chemically and emotionally addicted to using these drugs.
Addiction and overuse of alcohol and drugs can affect how your parent can function, pay rent, work, and maintain relationships with you and other family members and friends.
They are not doing this on purpose. They are trying to feel better. They have just used unhealthy ways to do that and now seem to be relying on them to get through the days.
Sometimes people who misuse alcohol or drugs can be impatient and irritable, cross and grumpy in themselves. Remember, you did not cause this. They may be angry with themselves or sometimes even feel ashamed of how they're coping with life in this way.
You might notice other things about alcohol and drug misuse, like your parents sleeping a lot, staying out of the house a lot, having mood swings of high energy and fun to very low energy and low mood.
It's really important that you try to talk to someone about what it's like for you. Not everyone experiences alcohol or drug misuse in the same ways, so talking about your own unique experience is important.
Alcohol and substance misuse is a form of addiction and is a mental health difficulty. It does not mean that you will develop it too.
Don't forget that you are not the cause, and it is not your responsibility to fix it either. There are things that your parent can do to get help.
What parents can do to get help for themselves? Your parent can talk to their general practitioner, their GP, who can refer them to specialist drug and alcohol services that support people who misuse drugs or alcohol. They can see a psychologist. Talking about it to other adults is helpful.
Sometimes, if misuse gets too much and day-to-day life is very affected by it, your parent may need to take some time out in a specialist centre.
Remember, lots of people who misuse drugs and alcohol do get better and enjoy their friends and family again. So this doesn't have to last forever.
Check out the video on this online resource, Recovery, for more information.
Having a parent who misuses drugs or alcohol can be difficult, confusing, and sometimes a bit scary. It is really important that you make sure to look after yourself.
Yeah, do things that you enjoy. Find someone to talk to and create some space for yourself. Also, you can check out the video on this online resource, Looking After You, Self-Care.
Try to find someone to talk to that you can trust. It could be a parent or family member, or you could call the Childline Helpline. It's a free and confidential service that has staff trained to talk to you.
There are lots of other pieces of information you might find helpful on yourmentalhealth.ie and askaboutalcohol.ie, and check out some of the other videos in this resource.
Take good care of yourself.